Do you want to die? Don't do it. Picture this. You're leaving your friend's house after a movie night, you just had 2 pans of Totino's pizza rolls, and you're feeling kind of tired. But are you too tired to drive? It's really not always the easiest to tell, but I want to talk about the signs today that you're too tired to get in the car. So first off, drowsy driving is no joke. Studies have found that driving when you're drowsy is actually similar to driving when you are drunk. It has a very similar effect on your brain. And because of that, it is a very serious issue on America's roads. So right now, on recent studies, 91,000 crashes per year that we know of have been attributed to drowsy driving, and 6,000 fatalities as well. But there are some signs to look out for that you are driving drowsy and it's time to either pull over or to get a hotel. And the number one is drifting out of your lane. Whether you're the one driving or you're with someone driving who's drifting in and out of the lane, that is a clear sign, possibly, that you are dealing with drowsy driving. Now, a big wake-up call when you're drifting out of a lane can be the rumble strip on the side of the interstate or the highway, and this actually may save your life and wake you up, but if you're hitting the rumble strip as well, you're probably too tired to drive. It can also, again, have effects on your brain. So if you've had kind of a vague feeling of you're not really sure what's happened in the last few minutes or the last few miles on the road, you could be driving drowsy. And on top of that, if you miss your exit, especially if you are paying attention to the road and not distracted in some other way, if you miss your exit, again, this could be a clear sign. It can also make you irritable. So if you are not prone to road rage and you're feeling very rageful toward other drivers or you're irritable towards someone else in your car, you could also be drowsy driving. And lastly, too, if you just have a feeling of kind of disconnected thoughts, similar to what you find when you're kind of lying down in bed going to sleep, you definitely want to pull over or get a hotel. So how can you prevent drowsy driving? Well, the first one is alcohol, and they kind of go hand in hand. Alcohol can make you tired, and even if you aren't intoxicated, it can cause drowsy driving. Not drinking is a huge one, but also getting the proper amount of sleep. It kind of seems like an easy one, but a lot of people sometimes ignore getting the right amount of sleep. So 7 to 8 hours, sometimes 9 hours for most adults. And also, if you have a big trip planned the next day, you're gonna be on the road for a few hours or many hours. The night before, you wanna make sure to get the best sleep possible. Again, seems like an easy fix, but you definitely wanna focus on that the night before. And lastly, be very careful with your prescription medicines or even over-the-counter medicines. Some of these can cause drowsiness, which can be very, very dangerous when you're on the road. But if it's too late and you're already on the road, you're feeling drowsy, you're gonna wanna find a way to pull over safely and even take a nap. If it's later at night, you might also wanna stop and get a hotel room. And if nothing else helps, caffeine can be your friend. But overall, those are the signs to look out for to make sure you're not drowsy driving. Again, this is a very serious issue. You don't wanna be another fatality. And there you have it. Those are the things to look out for when it comes to drowsy driving. But if you want some more information about how to spot drowsy driving, how to deal with it, we have a great resource on mattressclarity.com. Go check it out.